Solo Leveling is easily one of the most talked about anime in recent years, praised for its high-octane action, stylish animation, and the sheer dominance of its protagonist, Sung Jinwoo. But even its most passionate fans have voiced one major criticism: the lack of meaningful conflict. By the end of Season 2, Jinwoo's power level is so far above everyone else's that his battles feel less like challenges and more like showcases. Season 3, however, looks poised to address this head-on, and in doing so, may unlock a new level of depth for the series. Power fantasies like Solo Leveling rely on their main characters being overwhelmingly strong. It's part of the appeal. Watching Jinwoo obliterate monsters that once threatened entire cities is undeniably satisfying. But when a character becomes unbeatable, the tension disappears. Viewers no longer question if Jinwoo will win, but how quickly. This predictability is what has dulled some of the excitement in recent episodes. Thankfully, signs suggest that this dynamic is about to change. Season 2 hinted at the arrival of new threats, figures like Liu Jigang, Thomas Andre, and the mysterious monarchs, each of whom could actually push Jinwoo to his limits. These characters aren't just more powerful, they exist outside the protective bubble of Korea's hunter system, which Jinwoo has all but dominated. As Season 3 begins to explore these global and interdimensional players, Jinwoo may finally find opponents who force him to evolve again, not just in terms of stats, but in strategy, leadership, and emotional resilience. Another major flaw that Season 3 could correct is the underdevelopment of the side characters. With Jinwoo absorbing most of the spotlight, characters like Yoo Jin-ho, Hae In, and Lee Joo-hee have often been sidelined, reduced to orbiting figures in Jinwoo's narrative. Yet each of these characters has the potential to carry meaningful arcs of their own, if given room to grow. Season 3's larger scale could finally allow for this, especially if Jinwoo has to rely more on allies and less on brute strength alone. Earlier seasons showed glimpses of Jinwoo facing real, internal challenges, his mistrust of others, his loneliness, his struggle to stay human despite becoming something else entirely. These moments grounded his journey and made him more relatable. When Jinwoo battled Kasaka, for example, he didn't just overpower the monster. He had to outthink it, using clever tactics and pushing his own limits. Those kinds of battles, where Jinwoo is forced to learn and adapt, are what the series desperately needs more of. Season May 3rd finally deliver them. Jinwoo's unmatched power has also made the world around him feel smaller. In Season 2, even S-rank hunters from Korea and Japan barely registered as threats. Go-To Ruji's arrogance made his defeat inevitable. Go-Gun-hee may be powerful, but his inability to fight renders him irrelevant in action. That's about to change. As Jinwoo builds his guild and steps into a wider world filled with unknown enemies and dangerous secrets, the story will naturally regain a sense of scale and danger. Crucially, the presence of Sung Il-won, Jinwoo's father, adds a personal stake that goes beyond monster gates and political power plays. Il-won's cryptic actions and potential ties to other monarchs raise deeper questions about Jinwoo's origin, purpose, and the true scope of the powers he's inherited. It's not just about fighting anymore. It's about uncovering the hidden war he's unknowingly stepped into and what role he must play in it. Ultimately, Solo Leveling Season 3 has all the ingredients to address the show's most consistent critiques. By introducing genuine threats, elevating supporting characters, and pushing Jinwoo into new emotional and strategic territory, the anime can grow beyond its power fantasy roots. It can become something richer, darker, and more rewarding. If the next season delivers on its promise, Solo Leveling won't just be the story of one man leveling up. It will be the story of how strength alone isn't enough, and how true growth means facing the things you can't simply destroy.